Yo, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the midweek edition of the Apex Brotherhood live stream. My name's Richard. On one of these two sides is Will. What's up, Will?
Yo, how are you doing, guys? What is good? How are we all? I've just got a sudden cramping in my left side of my stomach. I feel as though I've just been stabbed in the stomach.
You probably need to fart, mate.
No, I'm all good. It's not what it doesn't. That's usually like a pressure pain.
This is more of a stabbing pain.
It's more of a stabbing pain.
Who's talking about me?
Oh.
All right, let's have a very quick disclaimer and then we'll get straight into the markets. There we go. Let's got some Las Músicas on.
Le músicas.
Lasas Músicas.
Who's excited for Christmas? Are you excited for Christmas?
Excited for Christmas?
Yeah, I am kind of. Yeah, I'm quite excited for Christmas. What about yourself? Are you excited?
I'm excited for just food and relaxation and
I was gonna say that's
spending time with friends and family. That's what I'm excited for. Like I don't
Yeah.
celebrate Christmas for the sake of Christmas. I celebrate Christmas for the sake of friends and family.
Yeah,
So,
nice. Dude, I'm just excited to relax, take some chill time, a bit of ROR, you know.
Just
Yeah.
enough to say, you know what? Come back refreshed next year. Yeah.
Yeah,
We just wanna come
literally
back
that.
next year, yeah.
Yeah, literally. I'm just ready for nothingness. You know, just ready for just chill, relax, recuperate, and just refresh myself. Take, like, not even the drinking. Like, I used to love Christmas, Skyby. Yeah, let's get drunk all day. Now I'm just there, like, bro. I'm just ready to chill. I'm just ready to seriously relax, do nothing, and recuperate. Have a bit of a lay-in. Wake up at like 10, 11 a.m. UK time. Get up, have some food, spend time with family, and then just relax all day. I can't wait for that. Because I don't think we're working then until the Monday after, isn't it?
For New Year's.
Yeah, 29th. So a week today is our last day, and then it's until the 29th.
I'm streaming on Christmas Day, so
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you are.
but you're streaming New Year's Day where I'm not. So
Yeah, someone's not going to be in any fit condition to stream on New Year's Day.
yeah, I will not be fit for work, mate. Like I will not. I'll rock up and I'll be like sitting like this.
Ow.
Okay, guys, please use your inside voice.
Please use your rich hungover voice.
Stop screaming. I wasn't screaming. Please stop breathing.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not planning on getting absolutely shit-faced. Let's be honest.
You're not planning on it, but it's probably gonna.
No, but like, I'm planning on doing other things. I'm planning on doing just, you know, fun, enjoyable things. I don't want to do a fun, enjoyable thing and then the next morning have to go to work, you know?
Yeah, fair. What are you on about, bro? That is a fun, enjoyable thing. Going to work.
You know?
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I rate that, mate. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah, man, I'm just looking forward to so Christmas. Just lay in, chill in bed, wake up, take it easy. Thursday, do the exact same. No, that's a lie. I'm working for an hour on Boxing Day. That's a lie. But I'm working. I don't know what time I'm working on Boxing Day. I got a trader interview. Some trader wants to be interviewed on Boxing Day. How ridiculous! 11 a.m. So it's okay. I get a lay in. Yeah, nice lay in as well. I can get up at like 10 a.m.
I mean, maybe it's the only day that they get to be off.
How inconsiderate!
How could they?
How dare they?
How dare they?
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to interviewing that trader, and then yeah, should probably go back to bed if I'm honest.
Just go do the interview and be like, "Wow, this was very nice. I'm going to bed."
Mate, that's probably exactly how it's going to sound as well. I'm probably going to go, "Hey, what's good, man? Nice to meet you. Cool. This was a great interview. Good night."
Yeah,
I'm going back,
wherever you're from.
Yeah, but bro, I'm in the UK, a bit like you. It's in the morning, like late morning as well. I know.
Well, not for me, it isn't. For me, it's bedtime. I'm going to bed.
Yeah, exactly, man. Oh, good. Let's have a bit of a catch up with chat, guys. What's good? We've got MGN Holland here in this morning. Good morning, Squire. How is that?
Bright and early.
Annie forever. Morning, fellas. Good morning, Annie. How you doing? So that happened.
Yeah.
I just sort of like slid the last bit of Annie's comment. Is morning, fellas. Good morning, Annie. How you doing, bro? You just caused me to have a stroke. Good morning, Annie. How you doing, bro? Martinite, good morning. How you doing, my man? Good to see you in Infinity. What is good, broski? Good morning, guys. And Mudsart's coming in. Good morning, traders. Good morning, my man. Ooh, hello. We have got the one, the only, Evan Bourne. What's good, Evan? How you doing, bro? For those of you who do not know Evan, he is the old Ghetto Dragon. We've got Ghetto Dragon in the house. Evan Bourne, how you doing, mate? I am assuming you've been super busy with your current project, which is absolutely fantastic, mate. Super proud of you. Hope that's all going well. But good to see you in. Hope you're doing well, my man. I am currently watching gold drop in like brick, which is really interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, have you seen?
Yeah.
Have you seen GU?
Yeah, but GU had news, mate.
Yeah, fair, true that.
GU had CPI, which came out less than enthusiastic. It came out quite poorly.
No.
Yeah.
Like GBP news came out poorly. I don't believe you.
Poorly.
Are you trying to say the economy in the UK isn't looking so good right now?
No.
I can't fathom that.
You cannot fathom it? It is absolutely
the idea of a poor economy in the UK during current
everything
climate.
Came out lower, mate. CPI, core CPI year on year, PPI, input, output, and RPI. All of it negative. Well, except for the PPI output, but that's a yellow folder. And who cares about yellow folders?
Dude, I think I'd be more surprised if you said that spending was up. I'd be more surprised if you said that it came up positive.
Yeah.
Bro, that would shock me. Like,
yeah.
Coming from the UK myself, if you're like, dude, have you seen the CPI? Bro, it came up positive. I'm like, what?
How?
Yeah.
First and foremost, how?
According to who?
Who's putting these statistics together? What have they been drinking?
I'd 100% think it's rigged. I'd be like, right, okay, well, the rigging data.
Yeah, definitely. For sure.
Oh, bro, I'm frozen in this water at the moment. I think my body is thirsty this morning.
This is my second one, mate. Like I've already emptied this, and this is now almost.
Wait, this is like a, I don't know what, is this 2 liter? It's a 2 liter bottle of water. I've gone through probably 0.9 of a liter already. If not, in fact, actually, no, I'm gonna go with a liter. I probably halved it.
Yeah, this is a 750 mil. So
yeah, same as this one here.
Oh, dude, I told you before we came on that I have a headache,
Yeah.
and it's just like popped up. But I think it's my neck, mate. Like I don't know
Yeah.
what is going on
Have you
this
got
morning.
some paracetamols or like some painkillers?
I already took one just before stream.
Oh, okay,
So,
good man. Yeah, I hate that, man.
Down in the water.
Yeah, I was gonna say the best thing you can do is just keep absolutely chugging away at that water. It's the best thing you can do.
EU pushed lower and then decided to absolutely just consolidate.
Yep, I'm literally just looking at that now on the 30, the 5, and the 15. The hourly it looked quite good. It was dropping, but if you look
Yeah,
at
the
50
hourly
minute,
looked good.
yeah, the hourly looks really good. It's
else
starting to wick a little bit at the bottom, but nah.
Yeah, this. I want it to continue just dropping. I want. Where is my tool? This one. I want it to come down to this spot over here. That's what I want. And then if that fails, I want it to come down all the way over here. But it looks good-ish. I just think that it's potentially going to start pushing up and then maybe come back down, because we do have drop base. This is more of a consolidation, so we have this whole area of consolidation over here that is potentially a test point, and then on top of that we also have this over here, which potentially could be tested. I think this is going to be the first one to be tested and then potentially push lower, because this is strong. This is a strong push down from yesterday. I mean, the news from the dollar wasn't great, which caused this move going up over here, which caused this, and then just didn't look back, and it just pushed lower. This was Tokyo session over here, and just. So I would like to see it continue this downward move. I would love to see it take the initiative and push lower. Push lower, you bastard.
Just drop. Just keep dropping. Just keep dropping. What do? You drop. I think GU wants to have a pullback. I think that'd be cool if we can pull back into like the area of like 33626. I think that'd be pretty cool.
On GU.
I don't think I like GU today, or certainly don't like it on the lower time frame, like the anything lower than the 15.
I mean, this is quite the sell-off right now, dude. What is GE doing, or EG?
Oh,
like
Euro GBP. Good point.
Euro GBP should be absolutely
rallying right now, surely.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not so much because the euro is quite weak as well, but that may be compared to the dollar. So like that may be due to like Dixie weakness.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dixie strength. Yeah. Okay. There you go. The DXY is really strong right now.
Okay, but to be fair, it's doing the same consolidation-esque like move that Euro is doing.
What's
the NAS doing?
GBP. Yeah. Wow. Go check Euro GBP on the 15-minute. Nice.
Yeah. No, it is flying, mate.
Yeah, it is rallying up.
So this was news. Obviously, wasn't great for the pound. So good for the euro in this for this combination. We did break these highs of yesterday on the London session, We broke that nicely. We're now heading towards the top of yesterday. Let's just make it large enough so that I can actually put it through. We're at the tops of yesterday. Yeah, it looks like it's going to carry on rallying. Let's have a look at on the 1 area. Ooh, wow. Okay. When did I mark these up? Oh, this was Thursday in the beginning of the month. It's only just come back to the base. Okay, the base is no longer valid. No longer valid.
Base, no trouble. It's all about the base. About the base, no trouble.
This high over here eventually got broken through and then has been.
I was gonna say, look at the retest as well, though. That is perfection.
Yeah, it's not bad. So this low over here is now no longer applicable, and this, but we can adjust this one ever so slightly. So we can have it be this recent swing point.
Yeah, I like that. I prefer that.
So, okay, let's just change it to a layer. Yeah, interesting, mate. This is on the hourly.
Dude, have you got a Christmas hat?
I probably have one laying around, mate, somewhere.
I need to go find one. I don't know where the hell to find one.
Why do you need to find one?
Because from next week onwards, Jonathan wants us wearing Christmas hats.
Did I miss that message?
You missed the message. Yeah, he said from
think
next week onwards. I think he wants us wearing it for the special event. And then he wants like glasses with the new year, like 2026 glasses for New Year's Day. Oh, also, guess what? So a week today is going to be my last day trading at my setup.
Nice, mate. So
Yeah.
you're getting ready for the big move.
Get ready for the big move. So next Wednesday, I will be decommissioning my big setup. I'll be taking this off. I will be taking this ring light off. And I will be taking this off. And I will be turning my computer off for over 5 months. I will be working from my laptop. I'll still be in the same room, maybe. But I'm going to be basically putting in and doing some teething issues on my laptop between the 29th and the 6th. So yeah, dude, I'm buzzing for it, man. I'm super excited. It's getting closer and closer. I've packed nearly. I've just got a couple more things to pack into the suitcase, and then I don't know what my last day is. I think my last day that I've told the guys. So like, you guys won't see me from the 2nd. Yeah, my second is the last day working in the UK.
So waiting for this to happen, but didn't get any follow through as I wanted on the 5. So this I didn't enter. I'm still waiting for it. Wanted this to push lower during news. So the swing point has been disrespected. Wanted this one down here to continue pushing lower, and if it did, I would have waited for it to come back into it and then push lower, and it just didn't. So that is no longer applicable.
Nice. Evan, it's been keeping me occupied to say the least, bro. I definitely know how to make life harder for myself. We like to see a hardworking man. Well done, Evan. Mario, good morning, gents. Good morning, good people. What is good? Welcome to the Suicide Squad Trading. Maybe I'll rebrand. Maybe I'll rename Apex Brotherhood to Suicide Squad Trading Community.
we might just get sued by Warner Brothers, mate. So maybe
yeah,
we should.
yeah, fair. I didn't think about that. 3G, we electrical. Oh man, aren't ring lights for OnlyFans models?
Only you would know, Julian. You're the only one here that's paying.
Took it right out. I started saying it. And you took it right out of my mouth. I was about to say, Julian, you would know, my friend. You would know.
Yeah, only you would know.
Infinity, Will, what are you talking about? You are going somewhere, Will. Yes, mate, I'm moving country. Only temporarily for now. But I'm moving to Hong Kong. So on the 6th, I fly. So on the 5th will be the last... No, sorry. On the 2nd of January will be the last day you guys see me until probably the 8th of Jan. But on the 8th of Jan, I'll be back because that's when I'll fully settled in, put my setup. And as of a week today, will be my last... So Christmas Eve will be my last day working on my PC. I'll be moving over to the laptop until the 2nd, and then laptop will go in the suitcase or in my rucksack, and then bosh, I shall be jumping on a long-haul flight to Asia, and that will be my new home.
What Will is not telling us is that it's a freight flight.
yeah, I'm in with all the chickens.
Yeah. Putting you with all the cattle, mate.
I was going to say, taking cattle class to the whole new limit. Oh, man. Evan, taking the HDMI and just hook it up to my 50-inch TV laptop becomes just a keyboard. Wow. Dude, I can do that with my laptop. So my laptop folds in half and backwards, so I can use it as an iPad or just a keyboard. But mate, can you imagine? I got a 49-inch monitor, but that's just a normal curved screen. Dude, Evan, you're a nutter with your screens, man. Every time you're gonna end up buying a cinema, an old cinema, and just putting a keyboard and having the front row seat. Although that would be cool. That would be really cool. Suicide Squad troops, Suicide Traders troops, ready for Degenerate Trading Day. You know it, man. You know it. Unbiased Trader, yo, what's good, man? Good to see you in, bro. How are you doing?
Dude, I just had this thing run through my head. You know when you're doing a march, in the army, it's left, right, left. In this case, ba, sail, ba. That's gonna be our march for the Suicide Squad group of traders.
I don't know what I've been told, but buying the NFP is bold.
Buying the NFP. I mean, if you bought the NFP yesterday, you would be a sad.
You'd be happy, man.
Yeah, you won't be sad. That's what I was
You'd
trying
be
to say.
very happy. But I mean, I put the signal in there. I put the signal in the group. I said, guys, full margin gold right now.
Full margin.
If they sue you, will be a heck of a publicity. Right, let's try again. Let's try all that again. Just rewind. If they sue you, will be a heck of a publicity for free. Then you could rebrand again to Suicide Traders. It is free as they are no Suicide Squad Trader brand registered. The man is a
You
smart
see,
man.
Mario's definitely thinking long term here. He's definitely thinking brand deals. He's definitely thinking merchandise. Mario, we should get you in and let's talk strategies, mate.
Yeah,
Not
but
trading
then
strategies.
what he doesn't
Business.
realize, he's also putting Will through sleepless nights of being sued by Warner Bros.
But if we can prove that we're not using Suicide Squad, we're using Suicide Traders, and it's got nothing to do with it, we can countersue for defamation.
Very true, and plus I can, mental health issues, and I can be like, you cause so much anxiety and stress by keeping me up. I'm now insomniac.
Yes, it's due to the fact that you have willfully used your powers in, I don't know, the Warner Brothers market. Well,
Yeah,
technically,
little did they know I didn't sleep anyway, but
Netflix is going to sue us.
dude, we will make a Netflix documentary about Apex-Brotherhood and how we started. Will and Rich, do you guys use Trade the Pool? No, I don't. That's interesting. No, I don't use Trade the Pool. Trade the
Not
Pool
anymore.
Oh, you did use Trade the Pool, did you? Yeah, they're stocks, aren't they, mostly? Or...
Yeah, they're more stock trading. I used to do stock trading many years ago. That's what I meant, but not anymore. Like I'm no longer trading stocks. But I will be watching that whole thing that they have on Monday. The whole Trade the Pool, plan for 2026. I'm gonna watch that whole thing.
Yeah, 100%. Well, I was on a call with Mickey literally yesterday, I think. Yeah, no, day before, Monday. I love Mickey. He's such an awesome guy. CEO of Trade the Pool.
Okay.
Very happy for you, Will. I'm sure that you'll enjoy it, especially since you get to experience food with flavor for the for the first time. Fair. I can't argue that. No, dude, the Mrs. cooks proper traditional Cantonese food, like Hong Kong food, and bro, it's chef's kiss. So yeah, mate, 100%. The food, I can't wait. Like, I've not been too worried about my weight recently. I've put on a little bit, especially with bulking season, upon us. But I said to the missus, like, I'm slowly like losing my abs. Like, you look at me now, and you can just about see my abs. And the missus said to me, she was like, don't worry about your weight, because the first 2 weeks we're going to get really fat out there. She was like, you're certainly going to get really fat out there, because she knows I love Asian cuisine. She knows I love dim sum. And she knows I love ramen, noodle soup, stuff like that. So, plus I love sushi, but we're not going to Japan. So, yeah, but there is sushi there. And so she was like, I'm going to take you, she's going to be like my tour guide. But B, she's going to take me around all the food spots and all. I can't wait. So I'm going to get really fat in like the first 2 weeks. And then the minute the 2 weeks are up and the minute like the touristy stuff are up and I'm settled into getting back into work and the time zones and stuff like that, I'm instantly buying a gym membership, shredding, and I'm going to get my 8-pack back.
You know what this sounds like? This sounds like a Monday mentality that you've got now, mate. I am disappointed.
No, not. Yeah,
I'm gonna go for the first 2 weeks, get fat as fuck, and then afterwards, I'm gonna go to the gym and get all of that stuff down again. Dude, this sounds like
that's not a Monday mentality. That's strategy.
Nah, mate, disappointed in you.
Like Cece said to me, she was like, because I said as soon as I get there, like day 3, I'm getting a gym membership. She was like, "What's the point?" I was like, "Well, so I can go to the bloody gym." She's like, "Well, you're not going to have any time because, between I'll be sort of traveling and like exploring the island through the day, and then I'll be working during the night." She's like, "Well, you're not going to have any time to go to the gym in the first couple of weeks." She said, "Wait until we've done all of our exploring, done all of our eating and our eating out and just holiday stuff." She said, "Once you get your holiday stuff out of the way, then get the gym membership, because then you won't do your holiday stuff. You'll just be living in there then."
Yeah, I don't know, mate. I feel like that becomes a very slippery slope from going from I will postpone something to completely putting it off. Because
Yeah.
what happens after the first 2 weeks of you traveling? You know, you're enjoying the food too much. You know, it's not fun to get up in the morning.
Oh
To go
no,
to
no,
the gym.
I'll still be doing like press ups, sit ups,
Reinitiation
squat every
is not
day.
every single time. That's what I'm like.
Yeah, like
thinking.
I'm still packing these. Still packing these.
So you're gonna wake up every day ready to go and explore, right? That's what you're saying. Every day, exploration.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be exploring 8 hours a day every single day?
No, but we probably won't. Yeah, actually, yeah, probably. Most
In that
days.
8 hours, you're not gonna put aside 1 hour just to do a bit of exercises.
Oh no, yeah, no, 100%. Like I said, I'm still packing my my ab roller. I'm still packing all that. My skipping rope. So I'm probably still gonna do. They'll just be home workouts. You know, like I'll still make sure I'm doing like 100, 200 press ups a day, whatever, something like that. Keep myself fit. Maybe like 50 to 100 ab rolls. You know, I'm just gonna try and make sure that I'm staying like in condition. Like I'm keeping my
Not
strength
super
fit.
fit, but conditioned.
Yeah, I'm still keeping my condition. So when I do go back to the gym, then like I'm gonna be like my strength is still relatively there. Like my muscles have still taken a bit of a hammering that they used to have taken even more of a hammering. Because as soon as like week 2, I'm gonna be signing up for the gym and kickboxing. So yeah, I'll be doing both, and then I'll probably be working out twice a day. You know, I'll be in the kickboxing gym probably in the morning, and then gym like in the night before jumping on stream.
Good. I just don't want you to get into a habit of saying, "Don't worry, I'll do it in the next 2 weeks," or "I'll initiate it at that time," or whatnot.
Yeah,
That really becomes a slippery slope, and then it becomes really difficult to.
Yeah, if that does happen, I will be looking. I'll be looking to you guys for motivation and just encouragement and discipline. Like again, we're the brotherhood, man. You know, I won't let you guys get fat, and I don't want you guys to let me get fat. You know, I don't want you guys to allow me to fall off that bandwagon of staying fit. And no different to how I wouldn't let you guys, you know.
Good, mate. Good.
Dude, my lower back at the moment, I don't know what it is. It's like my proper lower back, just above my coccyx, like on that curve. Oh, it's like I pull my back, and instead of cracking it, it pops. Bro, it's so sore. I think it's because I'm sitting down a lot all day. I think I gotta like put my standing desk up now and then, just do a bit of standing.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna reintroduce the standing desk a little bit more, but I need to shift things around a little bit because I can't have the paintings here and stuff like that. I'll have to like rearrange, but I'm gonna have some time to do all of this coming the next few days and whatnot.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, same as this, man. It's like I got wires that they're not tight, but I've rearranged a lot of my desk, so I need to sort of readjust some wires so I know that when I do lift it, it's not going to go ripping either my stuff down or like ripping stuff out of my computer. So quick catch up chat. I've already got an account breached for the 0.2. Damn, only 2 weeks ago, I lost another one because of swap. $5 above, generated risk, keep going. Need to control myself a little more. Bro, at least you can recognize it. At least you can understand and recognize where you're going wrong, and then you can implement that change.
That's the best thing, I think, is just like it's that recognition. You realize, you know what? I might be screwing up a little bit. And then
I'm exactly that.
Which is good.
That's one thing I'm going to be creating today in the Discord community is an accountability section. So for those of you who, like Mario just now, Those of you who want to post accountability and take control of your losses, that's what we're going to be putting into the Discord. So you can jump in the Discord and say, right, you know, today I did this. This is what I'm going to like. This is what I've done. It's a bad thing. This is what I'm going to do. Rectify it. Make sure it doesn't happen again. You know, it's just holding yourself accountable and owning it and making that ownership real. Mario, can you imagine hoodies and shirts with the letters SST? Super cool. Bro, you got something cooler. You've got the Phoenix, which represents regrowth. Apex-brotherhood. And you've even got apex-brotherhood. You got the big Phoenix on the back. What is cooler than that?
Plugging. Shameful. Shameful.
Say again.
Look at the shameful plugin.
Yeah. I do actually have about a 10-foot projection screen that I've been wanting to get hooked up. Lol, imagine that. Dude, could you imagine trading from a 10-foot projection? Okay, so we got an order block all the way over there. So if you think about it, we've got a higher high all the way up there.
All the way up over there. Dude, your neck would be straining so much. You'll be like...
I know. Could you imagine NFP comes out? Oh my god. takes the idea of falling, like plummeting through the floor to the next level.
How the hell did that happen? Whoa!
Damn! Wow, a drop. It's wicking down there though. It is.
Yeah, it's like way down over there. Let's see if there's anything on the left. Nothing for us to test on the left. Yeah, no, that's kind of crazy.
That would be funny. I've always wanted to play like Xbox, so I've always wanted to play a console game on a projection screen.
The only issue that there is with a projection screen is the fact that it goes onto a white screen usually.
Yeah.
And you have to have the rest of everything that's around you super dark. So the contrast that you get from the screen itself is not clear. So it's very bright. It's very because it's got a bright background.
Yeah,
so
true that.
Colors like yellow and red and greenish colors, like they don't tend to like really pop. The darker colors, like darker greens, darker, you know, like black, brown, that will pop more often, obviously. But like, so when you're playing a game and there's like a flash of something, it's just gonna be like, okay, I am blinded completely.
True, very true. You just have to turn the lights off.
That is true. That is true. Horror games. Because it's usually dark setting.
Could you imagine?
That sounds like fun.
What? That does sound fun. Joe, I used to play this game, and I used to love it, but I never had friends who would play it with me because maybe they didn't have the game. It was called Dead Island.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember Dead Island? Oh man, what a game that was! And that was sort of like, for those of you who don't know, it was like almost like an open world zombie game.
I was more of a Left 4 Dead fan.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, nice. So like that, they were the games that I was into, man. I love a storyline game. I love a game with a campaign. So like Call of Duty, for example, that has a campaign. Yeah, it's good. Or these zombie games with campaigns, they're great and all. But there's something about an open world I love. You know, like GTA, one of my favorite games when I was growing up because it was open world. I had another game, I think it was Tom Clancy.
Rainbow Six?
No, it wasn't right. I did play you goated Rainbow Six. You got to like platinum or something.
New Vegas? Is it not New Vegas?
It'll come to me. But that was an open world military game. You know, it was completely open world, and you had to get to checkpoints your own way. Like, doesn't matter how you do it. That was super fun. But yeah,
for games that love Silent Hill, yeah, it sounds like something that you would like, Evan.
Silent Hill. I've not heard of that.
It's a horror game.
Oh, no way. Fair.
Yeah.
I've not heard of that. In the wild trades, Netflix documentaries are all about cults and abuse. Better not wish that Apex Brotherhood is featured on a doc. Well, I mean, people do think we're a cult.
Yes. And people do think that I abuse Will, so...
That's true. It's an abusive cult. Except instead of abusing members, the members abuse the founders.
Something like that.
It's like an opposite abusive cult.
Yeah, it's not your typical one.
Yeah, yeah. King Julian! I've lost my abs years ago and never found them again. Bro, what are you on about? You shredded as fuck. I saw you the other day. You're basically Bruce Lee.
Yeah. If shredded was like a thick layer of... Anyway,
Thick layer of ego.
King Julian.
King Julian!
No, Julian, you're built like a brick shithouse, mate.
Or a shit brick house.
I wasn't gonna go into that direction, but like a brick shithouse, like not a square one, but like a more... Anyway, rounded.
Think Kung Fu Panda.
Yes.
Guys, I want to ask something. If markets are uncertain and always changing, how much importance should traders really give to backtesting? This is a really good question. Really good question, because they are always changing and they are uncertain, but they don't always change per se. Like, they're not brand new. They cycle. So markets change, the markets move in cycles. The only time markets truly change is through fundamental, like, outrageous fundamental moves, like war. You know, war, COVID, just high political stress environment, stuff like that. But sometimes they move in cycles as well. World War. That was like between, like, there was certain wars within space of each other, and like there was conspiracy theorists out there saying like this is perfectly within like a correct amount of years within each other, and it was like they tested that back through the ages, and there was a correlation pattern. So I mean, you could argue that there's a correlation pattern between certain wars, maybe not world wars, you know, that's a bit extreme. But apparently there is a correlation war between wars and maybe like things like COVID. But again, that's conspiracy theory. That's not facts. But yeah, usually the markets run in cycles. They have quarterly cycles, and usually more times than not, you can find that there are cycles in the market. But backtesting is super important because it doesn't necessarily show you it doesn't necessarily show you the strategy. What it does do, it shows you market experience. You know, it gives you, you know, time to look at the market over the course of X amount of years or months or weeks or days. You know, it allows you to look at the markets and think, right, okay, you can start identifying patterns. Like, okay, this is my strategy. I want to see this. I want to see rally-based rally. Okay, I'm not quite seeing rally-based rally, but what I am seeing is rally-based rally, pullback rally. Okay, so I'm seeing that more often. Maybe I can change my strategy ever so slightly to optimize it. That's the importance of backtesting. That's what backtesting does for you, is it allows you to identify certain characteristics in the market, certain patterns in the market that you're able to pick up on, maybe that you wouldn't, or it would have taken you a lot longer to do with forward testing. So that's all backtesting does. It speeds up the process.
So I would say that if you're looking at saying the market is always changing and it's uncertain, the uncertainty is based on we don't know exactly where price is going to go. Okay. But if you're talking about back testing, you're talking about looking back in time. You're not looking at what's happening as a forward projection. That's the uncertainty. The certainty is looking at the information that is there, that, you know, the back testing itself. You can see that information. And the idea is it's always changing, means that it's moving from, let's say, consolidative market to a rallying market to a consolidative market back to a dropping market, and so on and so forth. Like, that's what we mean by cyclical. It goes through highs, lows. It goes through low volatility, high volatility, goes into low volume, high volume, that kind of like stuff. That's what we mean by changing. But price movement, it's going to go in one of two directions. It's either going to go up or it's going to go down. And if it's not doing either one of those two things, it's going sideways. But you will never see price just a single line going across. It's either moving. If you take any reference point, it's either going to move up from that reference point or it's going to move down from that reference point. As simple as that. What backtesting does is you go look back in time for patterns. You're looking for portions in the market where you can see quite clearly that there is data to support the idea that one asset is appreciating and another asset is depreciating. That's what backtesting does. You can literally go and see, you have a theory, and then you can go and put pen to paper. You can literally go and test your theory in backtesting. And then you use that information, that correlation, to say, okay, if I see this same pattern emerge, there is a statistical number that is supporting this specific movement. So if I'm saying, historically, I have checked with backtesting that if we have 13 days of consolidation and we have a breakout, that breakout 70% of the time doesn't come back to that consolidation. It just continues going. So you're using backtesting as a means to collect data. And then you use that data to try and make the most financially sound decision based on that data, because it's all you have. You don't know where price is going. You don't know, all you have is where price has been. That's it. So you're using that data. That's why backtesting is so important, because you can use all of that information and you can compile it and say, based on this data, this is what I'm expecting to happen. Otherwise, you're just going into it blindly. You're just saying, I think price is going to go up from here, and then you enter and then it goes down and you don't know why. Or, you know, it's to take that idea of edge and shifting it ever so slightly in your favor. Every time you do a bit of backtesting and you notice a specific movement, and you just, every single time you add that to your arsenal, you're just bringing the edge closer to yourself. That's all. Very important, very, very fundamental portion of trading, I think, is backtesting.
100%. Backtesting works on historical data, but markets evolve. How do professional traders balance backtesting with real-time adaptability and risk management? Bro, that's $1 million question.
How do they do it? Is that the question?
I think, how do professional traders balance backtesting with real-time adaptability and risk management? So risk management is completely separate in its own. You know, so risk management is solely on the account data. Is solely on the not necessarily the strategy, but the equity in the account size. You know, the probability of the market based on the strategy that you're currently trading. Backtesting does, you know, a lot of professional traders don't really do backtesting right, like now, as you know, if that makes sense. Like, right, I don't backtest as much anymore, because I got a strategy that's currently working. So if it's an A+ setup, I'll take it. If it's a B setup, I'll forward test it. So instead of I've got all the data that I need to make my current strategy work. So I don't need to go back and test it and back in time with all the data and gather data, because I've already got all that back tested data. So for the current strategy that I'm trading now, I'll trade it live, and if I'm uncertain about it, I'll forward test it. So I'm still forward testing when I'm not 100% sure to execute, and when I'm executing, then, you know, I'm taking the trades. So that's what professional traders do. That's what I do as a professional trader. I solely forward test and live trade now. I don't really back test, because I've already done my back testing. But what do you think about that, Rich? You know, that could be, you know.
I think even professional traders backtest. I
Yeah,
think
no, of
that
course. But yeah,
they
100%.
definitely still do that. And the thing is, when you're talking about a professional trader, you're talking about someone who's trying to beat alpha decay. You're trying to beat edge. You're trying to beat the market by small margins. And a professional trader doesn't necessarily do backtesting and then say there's correlation between what I saw a year ago and I expect it to happen now again. Backtesting is purely to gather data. And then you can make a more informed decision based on that data. So it's like saying, I know that if I'm going to go and assassinate a Prussian prince, that there's going to be a war, because that's what happened with the First World War. That led to the First World War, becoming a world war. Prussia's Archduke Ferdinand got assassinated, and that led to a rolling effect to a war. So if I use that data and I say, you know what, the likelihood of me starting a world war by going and assassinating a Archduke of a country is there, because historically that data is available. That is actually something that happened. So it's not to say it's going to happen every single time. So every single time I go and assassinate an Archduke of a country, that there's going to be a war that's going to follow. So it's correlation and causation. So just because there's correlation doesn't mean it's causation. So in this case, if you're looking at trading, backtesting is just gathering of data. That adaptability and risk management that you are required to do in the moment is based on experience of, when this happens, this is more likely to be the outcome. And then you react based on that. And then based on your expectancy and your sureness, how sure I am that something's going to happen. I'm 80% sure, I'll pick up my risk. I'm only 30% sure, I'll reduce my risk. So when it comes to balancing backtesting is just for data. And taking an actual trade and that adaptability, that comes from experience and that belief in that data, that data is sound. So very long-winded way of just saying that as a professional trader,
it's very important.
Yeah, it's not mutually exclusive. It's not to say you cannot trade without backtesting. You can. How likely are you to be successful? Less successful if
100%.
you don't backtest, that kind of like thing. So you need data. You need the data to support your hypothesis. You need that data to say, the Will's strategy, consolidation, break, retest, continuation, as an example. How do you know that strategy is a profitable strategy? You collect data.
I guess.
You collect data, and the data itself is going to say, 60% of the time, this rings true. Excellent.
Oh, is that how you do it? I just full margin and gamble, mate. I just think, this could work.
Excellent. I've got 60% of the time, this is going to happen. 40% of the time, it's not. So what am I going to do? I'm going to look for my risk management to support that 60%, so that the 40% doesn't bankrupt you. So you need the data, and then you correlate based on that data how your strategy is going to be built.
Yeah, 100%.
Like,
literally.
While saying, backtest to find confirmation of your strategy, adjust risk size and risk parameters for today's markets. So you adjust it based on that information that you have.
Yeah. Yeah, literally that.
Very long-winded way.
You went the long way around, but it was a good way. It was like the scenic route, you know? You can take like the motorway and just see nothing but traffic, or you can take the scenic route and see all the nature. I like what you did there. Plus, you gave us a little bit of a history lesson about Archduke Ferdinand, so that was quite nice.
Yeah, I mean, it was you mentioned the world wars, so I was just like, okay, cool, let's just run with the same.
Yeah, I got that. I was like, yeah, I know why he's done that.
NAS at the moment and GU at the moment is very flat right now. GU has had this massive drop off, and then we've had this slow attempt to start coming back up again, but it's very slow and subdued. So there is the potential that it could turn and start pushing lower. EU, I'm starting to think that there's the potential for this to start going bullish, because if I just go back to here, we have this base area over here, which is also the low of Tokyo. If I pull it back and I kind of like look where we were, there's not really much in terms of reaction. We had a singular reaction over here, but over here it's on a rally point. Generally, you want to see a reaction more something like this, where there was a bit of indecision, and then you want to see whether or not the price actually reacted off of an indecision point, which it didn't really either. What it did, however, react off of is this Tokyo section over here. So this high reaction low, test, push lower, and then break through. This is the area where it actually reacted off. If I put it all the way through, you'll see that that is where it reacted from. And the last time it had a reaction from this area, it broke strongly through and didn't even come back close to testing it again. So when it broke the Tokyo high over here, it didn't test it, it just continued going up. A little bit of consolidation and then just pushed off. So where we are right now is these two areas, basically. We're kind of like stuck here. We're not having the reaction that I thought we might have if we come back to the low of Tokyo. My expectation was if we were going to come back to this, we would just absolutely misclicked. We would absolutely just tank through, and we're not. We're slowing in this area. We're showing a little bit of indecision. It's almost as if it doesn't quite know what it wants to do here. Now, if we do have a break, we can definitely come and test this point up over here if we do break above these 2 points. Otherwise, we will just kind of wick into it, try again, failure, and then start pushing lower, taking the lows of the day, and then potentially looking for an area over here somewhere where we've had a reaction. Let's go into the 15 just to see if there's an actual reversal point. It's this whole section here, basically. The low of Tokyo, break into London, retest, and then continue up. So then we've got this area over here that potentially we could come and test should we break lower. But this reaction that we're having from this point over here, to me, seems a little bit stronger than the attempt to push lower. I'm a little bit on the fence with EU at the moment. I think I do want to see buys. I actually do think I want to see buys.
Sorry, man, I had to listen to a really important voice message. I was MIA for 1 minute and 42. What were we talking about?
We're talking about EU. I'm keen for buys on EU.
Buys on EU, up consolidation, breakout in the high.
Yeah, I feel like we need to break through Tokyo low, because like I spoke about, we've had a singular reaction off of it before, and where we came to test was a previous high point that had 1-2 tests and then a strong breakthrough, which is this point down here. So if we do break lower, then obviously this is the area of interest. But we're not having the reaction that I wanted to see happen from this point. Seeing as we've recently had a reaction off of it as well. I kind of want to see it disrespect this, because we're not reacting the way that I thought we would right now. GU is starting to look like it wants to maybe pull back a little bit. We have this consolidation at the Tokyo session just before the news happened that drove it lower. We have one singular base that just didn't get tested. If I go on to the 15-minute, there is 0 bases apart from this consolidation base over there before the news. So I don't really know where I want to see GU come and test. There is this area over here potentially that can be tested where we've had multiple reactions. which does look like a strong support and resistance point. Multiple attempts, testing it, reacting off of it, breaking through, reacting off of it again, trying to break through, consolidating, pushing off. This does look like a very strong support/resistance area, and the thing is, it's just above this this base area. It's at the 0.16 if we just take this full news event all the way down. So I can see GU trying to push back up, getting closer to this area over here, and then potentially pushing lower. That's what I can see. But this needs to be disrespected first. Right now we're at this area over here, which isn't really a base because it only had a singular candle before it. We are at this point at the moment right now. Yeah. I'm gonna wait for GU to either fail to break through the bearish and then come and test this support area and then continue lower. That's what I'm gonna wait for. EU, I don't know. It looks like it wants to start pushing bullish. I don't know. Gold reacted, pushed lower off of this area down here. It does look like there is a potential chance for us to I don't know. Gold also doesn't look great to me either.
The gold doesn't look good. Check the NAS, mind. The NAS looks good.
The NAS was consolidating, waiting for a breakout.
Yeah, I'm waiting for a break of the highs.
At the highs of yesterday, so...
But if you look to the left, there's a lot we could try and break and move and try and sort of fill above.
Hourly. Oh, did I tell you that I'm considering only trading 1 to 2 assets? 1 asset in the morning and 1 asset in the evening or the afternoons.
Tell us more.
I've been looking at the idea of becoming an expert, but not a master, just an expert at 1 asset.
Yeah.
And the idea is that it's something that I was having a discussion with LJ about, and it was you can build a really strong trade idea on 1 asset. Mm-hmm. Sam does that, Samir. He trades 1 asset in the afternoon and then maybe a secondary one. And I feel like that's more in line with my personality. It's that focus on 1 thing and have that 1 thing become a master at it, even though you can't, be an expert at it. And that's what I'm thinking. Naz has been treating me very well in the New York session, so I'm going to look at implementing a strategy which I've been working on in the background on Naz only during the New York session. So I'm looking for another asset for in the mornings, our morning streams and stuff like that, where I can then focus on trading that one for that section. And then when that section is over, I go over to the New York session and I only trade Naz.
I like that. Yeah, I do. I like that. Okay. Yeah.
Gold is.
I rate that, man. I'm just thinking about it now. Like, if you can manage to master, let's say, GBP USD for the London session and then Nasdaq for the New York session, you could even go further and you could have an account for the London session and an account for New York session. And then
that's
only
exactly
trade,
what I was thinking.
Yeah, and then only trade like a 60k account in, or whatever's your most profitable. Let's say you have a higher chance of return on Nasdaq, so you have a 60k account on London session and a 100k account on Nasdaq on New York session, and they could then
I can pick up my risk.
Yeah, exactly.
Because then effectively I'll have a singular trade in the morning and a singular trade in the afternoon.
Exactly. So you can go from a 0.25 to a 0.5, if not even a 0.75, if not even a 1.
Yeah. That is something I'm seriously considering, because the jumping between different assets the whole time it's drawing that focus away.
Yeah, dude,
And-
I really like that.
And here's another thing. I want to have 2 assets that are not connected. So I imagine...
Yeah, I see what you mean. So like, you don't want to be trading GU in the morning and EU in the afternoon. You know, you don't want to correlate an asset. You want something completely different. Well, that's why I like the idea of having an FX and an indice.
Yes, I do like the idea of an FX and an indice. I'm looking at an FX. I don't know. Gold has been treating me poorly recently.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's. I don't know if I've been.
I mean, it's
like,
just had its move. Think about it like the bull market. I think about it like the crypto market. You know, you had the bull run, and then like once the bull run's done, it just sort of consolidates and then drops off, and then it just does a little bit of if, buts, and maybes, and does a bit of nothingness. So I think gold's going to be a little bit like that until probably January time. I think gold's just going to do absolutely nada. I like gold. So again,
the nice thing is also I can literally just have one screen. Just have one screen.
Yeah, fair. You can literally just master one screen.
When I come down,
like, okay, 230 kicks in. I'm going to come off of cable and go straight into NAS.
Yeah, I'm off of this one, going over to NAS. Focus on NAS. That's what I think I want.
I really like that, man. Yeah, I really like that. So like I'm looking. So in the new year, I'm going to be back trading New York session. I haven't done that in a while. So what I'm going to be doing is trading gold in the London session, and then gold and Nasdaq in the New York session in the new year. But I'm not going to trade Nas. I want to trade Nas in the London session, but I just don't think it would work for me. I don't think I want to do it. But I don't know. We'll see. But dude, I really rate that. I really like your idea behind that. If I was to do something like that, I don't know what forex pair I'd trade. I actually don't know what I'd go with.
I was kind of thinking somewhere along the lines of just liquid enough during London. Just liquid enough.
Oh, so you're thinking about completely different asset. Like you're thinking like not even Euro, USD, or GU. You're thinking like a
maybe not.
Wow. Okay.
Maybe not. I'm gonna take some time to like look for the right asset and then just kind of like work around it, find what it is that works for me. I like the NAS. I really do. The NAS has been treating me very good. I've gotten some great trades on NAS. And what's a bonus is the fact that you also don't pay commissions.
Yeah, true.
So price to participate is nice and cheap. And it has very nice moves as well. When it does move in a direction, it moves strongly in a direction. I can get my 1 to 2s without over risking or having my stop loss be, tested every now and then, which is something that gold likes doing. Gold likes that idea of like, but then again, it could also be because I'm putting my stop losses to narrow and stuff like that. And then on top of that, if I'm trading one asset in the morning, one asset in the afternoon, London session, and then a New York session, I can start looking at having a swing strategy as well. Because right now I'm jumping between all of these assets and I'm like, okay, here's one, there's one, here's one, there's one. And I'm trying to kind of like, I wouldn't say limit my amount of time in front of the screen, but I kind of want to...
You want to limit, maybe not limit your time in front of the screen, but you want to limit your exposure.
Yeah, I just want to limit the noise, just a little.
Yeah. No, dude, I 100% agree with that.
In the wild say, Rich, turn your attention to DAX. All right, so the German 40, I haven't looked at this at all, even slightly. I know, who was it that mentioned it? There was somebody in chat that mentioned DAX. I can't remember. Was it Unbiased Trader that said that he trades DAX?
Is Unbiased Trader?
I'll have a look. But it was somebody in our chat that was like, listen, they trade
Someone
DAX.
does trade the DAX a lot. I think it is Unbiased Trader. In fact,
I think it might be Unbiased Trader. Oh yes,
I mean,
yes.
he's, as
My
I say,
next
yeah,
year's
he's in
plan:
there.
8 NDX, 9-1 DAX. Okay, so it is
Yeah,
you, unbiased
it is.
trader. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But I haven't had a look at it.
Akram also
It could-
does. Oh, there you go. Akram also trades the DAX.
It is true. Well, anyway, but welcome, Akram.
Yeah.
Nice to see
Hey,
you
boy.
here.
Hey, Akram, what's good, bro?
Hey,
How you doing,
what's
man?
up? Yeah, so that is potentially something that I can look at, but like I really want to get into moving away from having multiple things to look at. I want to focus on 1 to 2, focus on one during one session, focus on another one in the second section, and then let that be it. You can still go ahead with the morning streams or whatnot, try and break down other assets and stuff like that. But when it comes to execution, I want to keep execution to 1 of 2 assets, I think. Hi, Richie. Hi, Will. Good to see you, gentlemen. Well, Void, we would love to see you as well. So whenever you're having your next stream or whenever you're on stream again, do let us know, and then we'll come and have a look at you. I saw you were in Discord yesterday. I was busy with some other things yesterday afternoon. We went to go and get dinner. It was a public holiday yesterday by us, and we decided to go get takeaway, and the takeaway took forever. Literally took forever.
Did they apologize? Did they reconcile with you?
No, it was just they were that busy.
They didn't reconcile on Reconciliation Day?
No, they didn't.
Oh, that's shocking. I would have
so
thrown it
instead
back.
of having a quick takeaway, we ended up spending like almost 2 hours. So I missed
Oh my
Void.
god, mate.
I missed Akram's section completely. Because the idea was go and quickly come back, watch Akram in the Discord, interact.
Yeah. Akram, I will be watching you a little bit more. I'm just so busy at the moment packing and getting ready to move. So once I'm landed in Hong Kong, I'll be. Like I was saying to the guys yesterday, I'm going to be in the Discord a lot more, listening to you guys who are doing calls within the Discord. So I'll be able to get a chance to properly listen to you. So it's going to be super cool, man. I'm really looking forward to jumping on your calls. But yeah, hi, well, good to see you, gentlemen. Hello, Akram. How you doing, man? Good to see you too, bro.
Happy to have you in, Akram.
Yeah, of course, 100%. Speaking of
in the wilds, I will definitely have a look at DAX. I'm going to add it to my focus point.
I couldn't think of anything worse. Richard Wells has scared me off the DAX.
Why?
I don't know. I knew it. I was literally about to say, guys, we cannot go without saying. I cannot say hello to everyone and not say hello to my beautiful CC. But too late. She already caught wind that we ignored her.
Excuse me?
Excuse me? I said hello.
Yeah. Void said it wasn't planned just covering for Vic, but turned into a wholesome section, talked about getting over the survival mode and manifest into trading behavior. Love that, mate.
Awesome,
I'm sad that I missed it.
Yeah, man, I love a good episode like that, man. Yeah, good I missed that. Alright, I'm gonna go back to listening to my very important voice note. Can you 2 minutos, por favor?
Uno momento, por favor. Unbiased trader saying I'll trade Bitcoin when my monthly target is reached. Like, dude, you might be crazy, mate. Like Bitcoin, I don't know, mate. Like Bitcoin is at a funny place. Okay, to be fair, this does not look bad for a supply resistance point. Support resistance point. Did it the same thing the other day. I said supply resistance, support demand. You have areas where it does seem like it wants to react off of. When it comes back to it, it kind of pushes a little bit lower. When it pushes through, it comes back proper, just break, retest, push lower, retest, push lower, retest, break through, retest, push higher, and then, okay, just a little bit of consolidation. Comes back. This is actually not horrible. This is actually not horrible price action. I can work with that. So what are you expecting here? Are you expecting it to react pushing off of it. I don't think that it's going to push higher. I think it might potentially push lower. Actually, I don't know. Bitcoin is in such a weird place. I mean, we had this area over here, broke through, retested it. Bitcoin to me just sucks at the moment, mate.
Yeah, I wouldn't consider buying Bitcoin yet because we're at the top of the bull run. Like, there's rumors there's going to be a massive crash coming up soon. I mean, that's on an intraday, I suppose. I don't really trade on the intraday.
I don't know. Like, it doesn't look particularly wholesome to me, mate. Like, I don't really like this. I think that there's a potential for us to push lower. Yeah. I think there's a potential to push lower. What is this? 80?
It wouldn't surprise me if we start watching Bitcoin drop. What is it actually at right now as well, by the way? What's the
86, 86,600.
So yeah, fair. Yeah, there you go then. I want to forecast Bitcoin down to about 60. I think I'll start buying at 60 then. I
don't know about that, mate.
You don't think it's going to come down that low? Dude, if anything, no. I want to see 50. But I don't think it's going to see 50. I reckon we'll see it in its 60s, maybe 60 to 68, like around there. I think we're going to see 60, or in its 60s, not necessarily 60 flat.
So 60 is over there.
Yeah, man. I can see it. I really can see it.
This is more what I would be looking for. 67 to 73. That's what I would be looking for. We've had one attempt already to try and get to it over here. We have this wick point over there. Look, I do think it's going to go lower, but I don't know.
You just don't think 60?
No, I don't think 60.
I don't know. I struggle to see Bitcoin as a technical move. I struggle to look at it on the technical side of things.
Do you think it's more emotional?
Yeah, yeah. No disrespect to Bitcoin. I just don't day trade it per se. You know, I just sort of like I look at it more on a fundamental, a little bit more of a supply and demand. Maybe I suppose that is technicals, but I don't know. I just don't like it as much.
Yeah.
Also, guys, as well. Sorry, mate. Just one more thing, guys. Make sure I've just opened up the YouTube stream as well. We've got 5 likes on this stream right now. That is not good enough. Come on, we have been able to smash well over 10 likes every single video so far. Make sure we're going to smash that like button, guys. Let's see if we can get over 10 likes on this video. Also, guys, we said yesterday, we were like, day before, I wonder if we can get 125 subscribers by was it the end of the year?
We wanted it before Christmas. We wanted to before
125 subscribers before Christmas.
125.
Do you know how many we have right now?
126.
Oh no, it's not that good. We have
123.
Yeah, it's better than that. It's 124.
Ah. Damn,
we have 124 subscribers. We're 1 subscriber away from our goal before Christmas. Now I want 126 because Richard said it. So guys, come on. Smash out. Let's get 2 more subscribers in before Christmas. 2 subscribers, and then we are 126 subscribers before Christmas. And that is super, super cool. So let's absolutely smash out 126 subscribers, please, guys. And make sure that you smash that like button. It does mean a huge amount for us as well.
I just read this comment of Unbiased Trader. As a day trader, I unbiased towards current price. And I was like, oh
it.
yeah,
I
he
did
doesn't care about the bias. He's unbiased.
He's an unbiased trader.
Yes. I am trend following trader with good volatility. It's important. That's one thing that I like as well. I don't really care about if we're bullish or bearish. I just want to see us break a trend. I want to either follow the trend and then I'll trade along with it with my rally-based rallies, drop-based drops, or I want to see price reverse and break a trend. That's what I want to see. So
Yeah.
why don't you want to look at DAX? Like, what did Rich Wells tell you about DAX that put you off of it?
It's not so much what he said. It was more like he was trading it, and he trades very similar to me, and like he was just giving away money on the DAX. And I thought, well, his strategy is very similar to my strategy, and I thought if he's giving away money on the DAX, I thought I'm probably going to give away money on the DAX. And then he baited me into actually trading the DAX, and I earned some fantastic money. I nearly passed my account due to the DAX because I had a really good trade on it. But that was beginner's luck, because from then on it was just meh. See, right now I want to trade the NAS. Look at the NAS for a buy.
I also want to. I just looked at it now. I want to.
Yeah, I was looking at the NAS earlier, and I thought this would be really nice for a buy. But it's in London session. I'm like, it's only 23 minutes past 9. I don't think I want to trade it right now. Like, I like the idea of NAS in New York. It just makes sense. I like that idea, but I don't know if I want it for London. We'll see. We'll see. What's gold doing, man? What's the good old XAU doing? Not a lot. Not a lot. It's still within Tokyo as well. It hasn't taken the lows of Tokyo. I wonder if we can. No, I don't even want to buy gold. I don't know. I don't know. Gold's a bit of an odd one at the moment. Martin and I saying, do you guys look at a sell on gold? Not right now. I don't think. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I'm gonna have to wait to see what happens. The only asset I like right now is Nasdaq. I like the Nas for a buy. I love probably what Rich is going to execute on in the next couple of minutes on Nas, but it's just I don't want to trade it in London. I got enough pairs and assets I trade in London. I don't need another one. Offer a cheap 5k Fivers account on the giveaway, and I bet that you will triple the subscriptions. The correct publicity while streaming. It is needed to get some traction in the beginning. Fucking hell, Mario. Do you want a job? Do you want a job as a marketing? Like genuine question.
Unbiased trader saying, for DAX, take a view based on the 1 hour open, and then see where that takes you. Okay, I'll take that into.
Interesting.
I'll take that into consideration.
Just unbiased, just a hint. You know, just a wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You know. You look at it, is that LJ? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it pop up. I've been MIA on the stream enough today. I'm not gonna go looking at WhatsApp again. I just had I had 2 very important voice notes to listen to. One very important message, and then CC side messaged me. I thought, my God, I had to answer all that. Speaking of that very important voice note, there we go. That's fine. Confirmation is upon us.
Confirmation is upon us. Martin is saying, this is my view. We're waiting in anticipation, mate.
We've got 4 minutes.
I'm pretty sure he can type quickly.
Maybe. He did only put that up 2 minutes ago, so maybe. Unless he's on unless this is his view, he's looking at gold as a sell.
This is his view. Nothing. He doesn't have a view. It's blank.
That was the link. Oh, have you dropped a link in the YouTube? Yeah, okay. If you've dropped a link in the YouTube for some reason, our streaming software won't allow people to post links. Yeah, unfortunately. But the link in the description below is for the Discord. Come join the Discord, man, and drop the TradingView link in the trade setups.
Yeah, put spaces between the link, Martin, and then it should. You should be able to, because then it's not considered a hyperlink.
Yeah,
so just
true.
put spaces in between it, so then we can read it as a whole, and then we can just copy paste it and then remove the spaces, and we can copy that link.
Or just get yourself in the Discord and post the TradingView setup.
I mean, there's always that.
That's the best move. That's the best idea.
Okay.
Can you open the TradingView link? No, we can't see it either. It automatically deletes it. Like it won't display a link.
Yeah, it hides it. That's why I say post it again, Martin, but without put some spaces in between the link so that it's not a blue hyperlink, and then we can copy it, put it in our app, and then we can remove the spaces ourselves. Because if it doesn't have the spaces, it just kind of like.
I'll tell you what, I'll do one better. Martin's just put it in the Discord now.
To the Discord. Okay.
Yeah, so I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll actually share my Discord screen.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So you're looking at gold to sell. We broke lower on this upward trend. Okay, I'm just going to remove this and this. You're saying that there's this. Okay, so not entirely, so a little bit more like that. Okay.
You guys see this okay?
Yeah.
There we go. So this is what Martin's looking at.
Yeah. Same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, are you using the orb strategy, Martin?
Yeah, open range high, open range low. Yeah, I'm assuming, yeah, this is going to be the open range. So this is, yeah. What time frame? 15 minute. Oh no, that's Martin. 15. 5 minute.
Yeah. So you're expecting it to respect that trend line, because it broke lower on the trend line, and now it's retesting and it's going to push lower, first and foremost. And then secondly, you have an opening range, so you expect it to, it's just wicked and closed above the opening range, and then it looks like it wants to potentially start pushing lower. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, nice. Really nice. Awesome. On that fantastic... there we go. Guys, if you are in the Discord, make sure to go over and check out Martin's gold sell. In the meantime, we have gone over. So it has been a pleasure. So happy hump day to each and every one of you. It has been a pleasure streaming again in front of you all. Make sure that you smash that like button. Make sure you hit that like button, guys. And make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you are new here. If not, make sure you share it with your friends and family and whoever else wants to come watch us stream and just look at all this market madness. I shall leave it to you.
Anything else, mate? Anything you want to talk about, mention?
No, if you want to come chat us if you want to come and chat to us or check us out in the Discord, link in the description below. All the important links are in the description below, actually. We've got all sorts of tools and resources to help you with your trading in the Discord, as well as we have got the website below or our social medias. Come check us out on social media. Give us a follow, subscribe to us, whatever. You know, come and chat to us. Send us a direct message. Or if you want to continue to watch us streaming, then head over to the Fivers, where you will see some fantastic hosts trading all sorts of setups, markets, and analysis. But if you want to see yours truly, the two absolute legends of the trading industry, then catch us at 11:30 at the Fivers until 1 p.m. Guys, thank you very much, and over to you.
All right, guys, have a great day. Oh, we want to mention that this week is going to be our final Apex Brotherhood stream for this
Yes.
week, for this year, until the new year. So Friday is going to be competition day between myself and Will. Once again, it's going to be a nice chill day. So rock up on Friday for that, for the last stream of the year, and have a little bit of fun. Tomorrow we have coffee and charts, our typical Thursday, just having coffee and having a look at the charts. All right, guys, have a lovely day. We'll see you all in the Fivers. If not, we'll see you all tomorrow. Cheers.